We are now live. Family, on a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever on a day. Welcome to Salone TV Live 1, the home of credible news. Today is Saturday, the 8th of November, 2025. And today in the program, we get the continuation issues within and around the APC party with one of the indefatigable APC district chairman for Falaba, when Honorable Lahai Marrah. So family them as we begin journey, we now begin share the program far and wide. Far and wide, I believe say most of we look forward for Kanyeri live and direct from Honorable Lahai Marrah himself. Me when they talk so me na Mohammed Kamara, popularly known as Supermed. And this na the house of credible news, Salone TV Live 1. So ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, we all come and contribute really nothing for push we country forward. Not say mix by politics. If you don't mix by politics, they can mix by you. Because when you go to market and say all thing on there the market, then they own politics. When you say transport on there, I want to go kill them, I want to go this, I want to go that, transport on there, all that one in politics. So now you right and responsibility for make sure say make your voice be heard, make you be part of the conversation, make you say you contribute to really nothing as we do now this platform for elevate the discussion and all we politicians them accountable. So do you on a journey and now we do the needful, now we follow the platform, now we like the platform, and also now we also share so that the conversation, the discussion go meet plenty people. As I talk so right now, and they see all we guests them, including the resident panelists, Comrade Franklin Kagbo inside there with we going for help we for move the discussion forward. We get human rights activist, philanthropist, Madam Fatima Conte, and we get the Falaba district chairman, Honorable Lahai Marrah. So ladies and gentlemen, before I go any further, I go ask the panelists and we get some men and go say adieu to family them. Starting with we human rights activist, a lady in the house, when our resident philanthropist, Madam Fatima Conte, and I say adieu to family them, please.
Good afternoon, good morning in America, Salone, good afternoon, Europe, good afternoon, somewhere, good night. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, Honorable Lahai and Franklin and Supermed. Thank you, and thank you to our viewers. And the whole membership of Salone, we say thank you. And we say help is on the way for those who are in the hospital, those who are in jail, and the Kush people. We say hope is on the way. Please let us join our hands together and help our brothers and sisters that need help. We know because there's no job. That's why, the nation is going down the drain. But we're telling you, hope is on the way. Please, let us all join hands together to help. And for the mothers, my heart goes out there to you. I know you carry a big pain. May God smoothen you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that wonderful opening remarks, Madam Fatima Conte. And over to you, Comrade Franklin Kagbo, and for say adieu to family and place.
Family, good afternoon, and welcome. We guest, we comrade, we brother, we Honorable Lahai Marrah, and thanks to we constant viewers and listeners. When I continue for journey as we always do, we bring our APC and governance to the doorstep of people, regardless of his status, regardless of educational level. The APC believes everybody matters in a salon, and therefore in decision making, una all forget involved. So tell una thank you again for day with we, and we say we had day with the people and we are victims of this dangerous kush. This nemesis will befall the people in a salon. Let God judge accordingly the people away are the perpetrators, and the other victims them, and parents and loved ones of victims. Let God give them strength for let them able endure and ensure that God see we through from this menace. I tell you, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Comrade Franklin. And on behalf of the platform, Salon TV Live 1 and viewers them worldwide. One welcome Honorable Lahai Marrah to the platform. Honorable Wale is to farm them, please.
Fambul Deuna Adu, once more Mina Honorable Lahai Marrah, the district chairman for the APC Nafalaba district, former member of parliament, once a member of the ITGC, where now we've been there during the transition period, and I don't participate in many political activities. I become a media dormant for a while and not been going into public forum and not going into public media because me also not a media friendly person, but I just decide for quiet and I don't open up. This don't be my first media approach, but more talk about issues within the APC party and also national issues affecting us as a country. Thank you and appreciate this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Honorable Lahai Marrah, and we appreciate you greatly on the platform. We want to go directly to the program now, Honorable. You know, a district chairman, a very senior person at the APC party. We don't serve at the ITGC, we don't serve in the parliament within the APC party. Right now, people then say APC, they're in a very critical junction because they get many issues then within and around the APC party and upcoming issues then, including lower level, so many other issues then. What you get any updates for Give Family all around the world who they watch this program and we're going for subsequently watch this program? What's on our own world, what's on our preparation going forward, so on and so forth, in terms of this situation where the party they right now. So
Well, first, make us state it clearly. Whatever message I will give here, I will give based on my own opinion. I will give based on the party. The party gets a secretariat. Of course, when I can at this platform, I know inform the party say they come here for represent the party. I come here as a person or as a party where they represent a district. But notwithstanding that, I get a lot for talk about. Some of them might be an update because as una put them, we get the Secretary General and the party gets also a media team, we then get the appropriate authority for the update with waiting the affect and go on at the party. But one thing I will state here clearly as a politician, waiting the happen at the APC, not just peculiar to APC party, or not to something where we go say we surprised because it is happening. Now something where we they expect and we they expect and say definitely again for happen. And because when a political party they in opposition and people are struggling for powers, waiting the apple which we party now, when I get for the expect them. Yes, the preparation of the lower levels, we ready. As district chairman, I will tell you from that aspect today, we get a coalition who called Coalition of District Chairmen. We formed this for make sure say we come together and help the party. So in our own capacity as district chairman, we don't go through the registration process because if you read the constitution of the APC party 2022 constitution, it clearly states how the registration for happen. We say the secretary general of the party and the district executive now therefore undertake the registration of members. And that we don't do for the past years, I will say, we're very successful. And this time around, they introduced the digital registration process, when at the first time in the history of the APC party. If we maintain that, a very good for we as a party. And we also they see the campaigning for various positions and the new era. They always they say as a this now a new era where we they struggle for manage the social media era. We are in a get now we they get the AI, we get this WhatsApp and get other things. We are in the ordinary people they used for for vent out waiting the money them. And they see a lot of ways where they misuse them to the point that with the attack stakeholders them, with the abuse of stakeholders them, party stalwart. Somebody will just come to the media and begin to do this verbal insult where they go at not only the party stakeholder but also to implement them. I tell you, this is now something where they struggle with a lot, and it is affecting the morale of the party. Because we go see the national chairman, he begin to insult and go beyond. And some of the insult there can deal with around personal issues, because people no can really understand as how the party they operate, as waiting they go on at the party. But so far are available and are open up for discuss any other issues. But what I cannot do is giving you an appropriate update about what is happening within the party. I will tell you what is happening within my district and maybe within the coalition. But however, are available for discuss any other issues around the party.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Lahai Marrah, and we appreciate the fact, and we're also expecting to get updates within the districts and the coalition of district chairman, we're a key part of, because also those are now the bedrock of the party that one day, because are the people that they where they deal with the people directly. But before I go any further, I want to bring Comrade Franklin. Comrade Franklin, you get 2 second question we want to pose to Honorable Marrah.
Thank you very much, Supermed. Yeah. I think for now the most worrying situation at the country now the issue of drugs. And drugs now it's of national interest. Everywhere, I believe say nobody they win a good Sierra Leonean. We go and let drugs, the damage we country like the damage and so ravage, we use them. And Honorable Lahai Marrah, not just being a chairman, but also a stakeholder of both Koinadugu and Falaba districts, which I actually politically belong. And also, now possibly become very vibrant at the House of Parliament, when I very important institution in governance of Sierra Leone. And presently, it still remain a vibrant voice now the issues of Sierra Leone. And I believe say it work aboku as in designation now the coalition of chairmen. I just want to take we through what in really there as chairman there, we did down there, with the all side of the country, what in they do, what them believe, how they see this kush and drug issue, and what in are the intervention, what in are the advice, what in things say we for do as a people and government.
Over to you, Honorable.
Yeah, thank you very much. I will start with the issue around drug. The thing about drugs in a very serious issue, and we see the way the SLPP government they handle it. No matter which we go discuss here, the willingness get for come out from the government. And initially, when this thing come out as they come out very strongly, we see Parliament, the Speaker of Parliament, in the statement we make, they say people they politicize them. Then we see the Chief Minister follow suit. They say actually the drug no they like they say people they politicize and then they bill them out of context. In fact, we even say people they use the thing for make a content, because say the Chief Minister in like a social media person, we always they create content. So these are the situation where we did. So if you see now that level they do not really serious about them, then it calls for worry. But what they don't do, and we then don't state clearly where the APC party as a party we therefore will take the cap for, we will beat with chest for. Now we are in then talk say like the speaker, they say the APC they politicize the issue of drug. What's in that one they mean? That one they mean say now APC don't pick up the fight against drug. The same thing also the chief minister did. They say the APC they make the thing a content. But one thing we will not go underestimate here, the issue of drug, it really they affect the society. Waiting they happen, waiting we they see now the media now an understatement. If you actually visit now the slum communities, which I the affected people, then they go base, they go really know say this thing we need for clear call for an emergency. But we are afraid for calling for an emergency. You know, say the SLPPK always use them as an opportunity for scrap the opposition. When they call emergency, then go say no gathering, no this, and that will be an opportunity for them for stifle the opposition in movement. But now something we really serious. Well, recently we see now the office of the organizing secretary, national organizing secretary, wherein he called various stakeholders in our party. We come now with party office and talk about drugs. We also don't see various flag bearers. We don't direct the campaign. One like Adi Macaulay, Terry Coco don't direct the campaign towards this sensitizing and updating members about this drug thing. So the APC party will take them as a priority. But you look at what is happening to us also internationally. The issue of Weden Tag Umar Sharif, where Les Deckers, where this cocaine thing, and also the issue around with passports, it will no say. And also more, we not forget what happened to the ambassador Nagini, where they been get for apprehend in vehicle, where they see drug and huge cash there. So these are serious issues where they happen at Sierra Leone. So that one they go tell you, say, actually, Sierra Leone, they try for become a drug cartel, wherein the seriousness from the government in fighting this drug is questionable to some extent. And we are seeing also family members around the president, where then they call them name every day, and where then they get this kind of wealth, where then they display on social media, and you tend for ask several questions. They are not even hiding about it, and then they post Twitter and social media, say we get this money, I get this is my house, these are my cars. So you tend for ask questions, are we really determined? Are we really serious? Forfeit this drug. On the government side, I will categorically tell you, say no. But you see ways the key stakeholders within the government come out and attack the opposition, say we they build this thing out of context, not to say it did. Until then see the APC take up the fight to some extent. I will see the president, they try for pretend. I say it pretend because the willingness is not there. If the willingness they we don't use this as an opportunity for hand over somebody to like Deckers. We believe say still there within country where the police know they even answer question about, and also questions around the president in family also for be checked. If we don't see wherein then they invite such person as CID and interrogate them seriously. But for the APC, I would say yes, we are ready.
Just a minute. Why should they explain what it is? Which is good. It's good people and they get them warrior from you. And as somebody who done in the legislative arm of government for years, yeah. Now we see a situation where in this government, the SLPP-led government, they claim, say, this issue of Kush, we don't start from 20. First, I read they say 2017, 2018. Now I read and they even go down to 2014. Why, my friend, we talk recently, they tell me, say, well, if this Kush thing be done there from 2014, 2018, they will not see zombie then. We not ever see person they take drug and they stiff na road. I like motocar they blow in the area. Well, what in the SLPP being supposed for don't do no more. Now for reverse back to how the drug, the Kush, we then call say Kush been dead, and they come back to that system they not reach this level with it. That's one. Then the other thing the guys say, is it that people don't become so frustrated if at all they want to say Kush D? People don't become so frustrated at the way governance they go, the lives of the people that are the country. Now is it that they don't deteriorate so much that they are then last resort don't be Kush for take drugs take the wire. Now I make drugs and Kush related drugs. Okay, drug related issues don't become this prevalent, this dangerous to society. So like all of them here, you've been in a parliament and you are very vocal. You know a lot of things that already happen. You detour the country here and there. Was there any moment where drugs been on the salon really where they call Kush? We don't ever heard this name Kush because not a new thing. We all the salon. If there was Kush, we would already that name there at least. Because also one would be tempted for things. Say there was a time where they say the office of the first lady involved in corruption by this office. Yeah, Auditor General's report. Yeah. Then say, well, let them investigate from Siakuruma in this. Is it the same style where they get any thing they accuse them for, and they can say, "Law call from APC." Any thing they tell them, we say, "Law call from APC." They say, "Hunger," they say, "Na from APC start." They say, "Lighter," they say, "Na from APC start." Is this actually the pattern, or na true say you said video area about Kush in all you know as parliamentarian?
Well, unfortunately, that what they come out from the president himself, and when I know for surprise, where the president they talk that one day, and everything about this government is fighting the APC party. When they don't use for almost 8 years now for just undo the legacies where APC party left. So instead of then take responsibility of waiting they happen, they will never, then we must come and catch the APC party day. And it begin from parliament. Also, we for no say this they are very serious. Now we are in the speaker and note they really why me they emphasize on parliament and know the role, the function of parliament in fighting this epidemic. But if the speaker, when at the head of parliament talk say the thing not actually day as it is, now APC they is in a political, now politics then they use no way then they build and this way. So that tells you the willingness is not there in fighting this push. And if the president come again and say, we'll go fight them, but it don't start from 2012. And already in asking your question, you don't make the statement. In 2012, we not ever get anything like a zombie walking, anything like the kind damage way they cause now, the number of deaths. Usa, you go know the kind of people and way they run this government now. Now, with respect to waiting up with the mayor, when the mayor come out and give out a data that this is the data I have for the number of casualty that what this drug don't cause, we see where they come out all over, including the ministers, where they go at the mayor. They not even come and say, okay, let us sit together and look for a solution. I tell you, a lot they for discuss about this government. They talk about corruption. When they come newly, I believe Parliament in 2018, everything about them from the first presidential address to the budget is fighting corruption. The audit reports then where they meet, they get for do with the previous administration. So they were so zealous, call previous workers them we don't work now the previous administration, APC government, for ask them questions. And in that process, then go even lock some of them. When then can they do what we call the technical audit. The technical audit therefore do with auditing everything about the previous administration. And you guess what? Even some people them amongst them will get prominent position like the financial secretary Jusu, him have been the director of debtors under the previous administration. So when the technical audit report come, everything being get for do with this Jusu, because in are the director of debtors, every audit queries around public debt be get for do with Jusu. So the first palaver will make me and them. Now we are in going after the previous workers. Some of them will put them in a cell, send them to anti-corruption for further investigation. Then when it comes to Sajusu, they say no, more suspend the investigation. I've been there for history, no, we not for left anybody. That one they make them pull me at the committee or at the public account committee. So now so then don't they do. And when the president comes in his first message, in first presidential statement, now we are going they say, I will empower corruption. I will make sure say corruption go to this. I will make sure say corruption happen this way. In the second presidential address, the president left for talk about corruption. Because before we they reach now to the second and the third presidential address, a woman force don't involve. We are in the audit the office of the first lady with regards to certain funds. And they relate that again to the previous administration. And we all see the previous administration, Sianyama Koma, First Lady, how him being comport himself. I doubt if many of we would deny so see Sianyama Koma ever they dance on social media. Neither it come on social media and begin insult the nation and begin cost the nation. Even in project we been get na donor funded project. and not be ever get a separate budget under him husband. But we can now with this administration, of course, the first lady very visible. You go see am na social media, himself dey involved in attacking issues. Then they call am Doctor, Her Excellency Dr. Fatima Bio. In fact, she is more active than the president himself. They get a separate budget head wey in dey manage. And as long as you dey manage a budget by yourself or by your office, you're liable for be audited. You know, so again, when they audit that, we see wetin happen. At the end of the day, the Auditor General, Lara Taylor Pierce, therefore lost in job. Now, Lara Taylor Pierce now one of the solid Auditor Generals who don't ever get. For me, work with him for 5 years because normally we do you audit, you get for present that audit report in Parliament. Inside the administration, the APC party, it been always done, they make sure that they audit State House, they audit the office of the president, and they bring any issues that we see to the audit of the president. Even Parliament, now the woman that we've been the audit Parliament, but the previous administration not be ever get issue with her. At the end of the day, Lara Taylor Pierce is no more. They use the president suspend them, then use the court and use Parliament. These are state institutions where they were done to use effectively or wipe out their corruption. So when we talk about corruption in this country presently, now a whole topic we know the end. This government, their hobby are corruption in all facets. They are corrupt.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Marrah. Ladies and gentlemen, the watch we all about on the wall, please, Lord, continue for share and also Lord, we like the program. We also remind you say we current series okay all Sunday, 7 o'clock saloon time. They continue tomorrow. But the old title, that will be the APC flag bearer 2026. So tomorrow we'll get another aspirant winner, aspirant Douglas Bill Kubet. We will be the APC flag bearer aspirant. We'll go talk, we'll go interview tomorrow, 7 o'clock saloon time. So please, when I follow the platform, when I like the platform, when I follow, when I will get notification them automatically. One time, plenty, thank you. When I continue for sending a comment, they are all welcome. Honorable, before I bring Madam Fatima, quick one. You highlight the fact that SLPP, anything na APC, one blame, anything na APC. You somebody when I district chairman and somebody when key among the council of APC district chairman. What on a role that they do for make sure say the APC remain united, because this now other team back where people they point out say APC within themselves there is disunity.
Yes, as the coalition of district chairmen, we don't do a lot presently. First, now for unite the party, we don't travel all over the country. Also, we get serious dispute where they affect the party for solving. We own mission now for more we get as much lower level elections whenever they give it a date. We know they stop anybody not for contest. For contest for election, are you right? But may not be like a bloodbath elections. We are not violent. We are very peaceful and we won't forget that kind of election. But what is affecting the party presently, and to me, we just need for controller now the issue of flag bearer, people going for various positions, and then flag bearer and then they support certain candidates as against the other. So then go fund them with cash, give them money and other resources. Where now they create so many tension and then so many chaos now with various districts them. But the party by itself, I would say, a quiet, a peaceful, and then they run things as it is. Although when you look at waiting they happen at the national executive, also we don't lose key positions within, and these are experienced individuals, like presently what is happening with national chairman. We pray that it will get in a speedy recovery and come back, but it don't be missing for a while. And also the national organizing secretary himself don't go say they aspire for flag bearer, the deputy secretary as well. So then we get other positions there like the treasurer himself from where a hold ago, we no ever see him come. So we get them issues there, then challenges there. So that is why the effectiveness and importance of the coalition come in. So the coalition, Chairman Ahmed K, we thought and fit say we need for come together. We need for do certain things then so that we will see how for help this party for progress. As I tell you, we don't go take bomb. When we go bond, we get one of the best meetings wherein we get the SLPP chair lady, they come and declare in support for the APC party going forward. We get declarations all over where they go. First, we go hold community meetings. We explain the rules of the party and we explain certain key challenges where they happen at the party presently and waiting the secretariat they do for handling them. But honestly, to me, it depends how people they interpret some of these things personally. But the APC party, they train peacefully, and I want to say kudos for that, and we are doing well. But the issue again around the flag bearer is something that we need for manage. Wherein what whosoever flag bearer they listen to me, then therefore no say we no need chaos na this party. Then therefore no say may them control them supporters them, let them be moderate so that we will get a smooth lower level elections whenever we get the date.
Thank you very much, Honorable Lahai. Again, that's a very excellent contribution, a part of the contribution we don't make today for this particular program here. I hope say family watch this program now, and we're for watch and subsequently we don't learn a lot already from the approach and some of the key things them when the Honorable don't get highlight to we. And Madam Fatima, I'm bring you to say a question for the Honorable. Over to you.
Thank you, Supermate. Yes, Honorable Lahai, I want you to talk a little bit about, the proportional representation. And since you've been in Parliament, I know, and if the APC and the poll, of the presidential fixed and the mess, to talk about that. And I also want to add up, I work with Kate in London. He's a BBC correspondent, but not for Salon, but for Africa. And she's doing some investigation about, Kabbalah, like they have, since you're from that part, that's why I'm bringing this question to you. They have girls that they take from the neighboring country. Since Kabbalah has the boundary to Guinea, they bring them there, they lodge them, they put them in a house, and where they're using them as a sex slave. And they told their family members that they're going to take them abroad, but it's not happening. They're exploiting their family, asking them for money. He said, okay, we need more money. And McKinney too. They're using the girls there at McKinney, and this transplant, organ, transportation is still going on. And I want and the kidnapping girls, taking them, and for us, I know Kabbalah. I am from Kabbalah. It's a big place and it's forest. It's a forested place. People can hide everywhere. So I want, you to take this serious and elaborate on it. And like you said, for the flag bearers, and I want you back to explain, to us clearly the stuff that took place in the APC party. People have their own perspective talking about it, and this is what we're saying. They said, okay, it's one person that sponsor. I know that one person cannot sponsor the party. The party is a living organ, and that's misinformation have to stop. I want you said it right here, about that. So please, I don't want to give you too much so you can forget. Thank you, my brother. God bless.
Yeah, you. Yes, me dear sister, mind you, Fatima, content and my sister. You don't give me much already. You talk about the PR. I will talk first, but this one we is so serious. We get for do with girls being kidnapped from Guinea to Kabbalah and then used as sex toy. Well, this nodded to me on knowledge, but I will categorically condemn any such happening. I believe say we in Kabbalah and Falaba, majority of we are Muslim, we very religious, though we get with traditional performances where we can do. But Nayanda, you dey see somebody go perform in tradition, at the end of the day, they will go back na mosque and pray. So we are that kind of people there. So if such they happen, not to me knowledge anyway,
Yeah,
you
my
know.
brother, one
So
second, please. I have my documentations here. I have sent it to Gender Minister of Ministry of Gender, and you know, the Minister of Molu for Internal Affairs. I've sent this documentation to them, and even CBA, so that, and I said, Salon, it's for everybody, not one man. So we have to look at this situation because even in Freetown, it's happening there. Thank you.
and myself go support you in this for may the various organs that were responsible, may they be serious about this and with a call on we people and for be vigilant and reports to the police whosoever then they suspect say they involved in such act with a condemn and categorically. But then make I take you to the PRT, the proportional representation. Where the proportional representation not ever they exist. The SLPP party waiting and do then use them power. They don't do a lot against the constitution. Then interpret the constitution in their own way. Make I tell you now, we they get the problem with this constitution. One thing about the Sierra Leone Parliament, it is in the constitution. Sorry, I'm not able for reference on a now specific section wherein they take parliament na court, the speaker get the final say. And whatever the speaker say is unquestionable in any court of law. So this particular section within the constitution, the SLPP don't use it effectively for interpret the constitution in their own way. Now they interpret the constitution for mean say two-thirds of the constitution mean the members of parliament say we present. Wherein it clearly states that the constitution say two-thirds means all members of parliament, whether you are in parliament or not, but the word ALL is clearly stated there. But then interpret that for say it means the one the way they in a parliament. Now so then take judge their own two-thirds. Now they also interpret the constitution with this PR. The constitution say wherein there are no constituency, a deliberate why we been get that particular aspect then at the constitution. Now, when we do elections with Tijan Kaba during the war, we know say many areas that Sierra Leone not being vote. And at the end of the day, we need for make them people and they be represented. Majority of Sierra Leoneans, they have been, I would say two-thirds been in a Freetown during the war. So they use this PR for make people then be represented from parliament, parliament. In fact, waiting then do na a party. The party nine then they give quota. So until if the party wins 60%, now that 60% quota the party they get, then the party use that quota they now and select people and carry them go to parliament. But waiting then do now with this then young PR, they not only add to the constitution, they misinterpret the constitution directly in their own way. Then take and say the PR for be by district representation, not to the party they get quota. The party they get quota, but yes, not district. For example, Falaba, if we get 30% quota of the total vote, then get the calculation we then give. So absolutely the PR will be in the constitution and carry time for wherein we will not get constituencies, wherein maybe we not do census for some years, or because of war don't come, people they not actually the website and they. So the PR in its rightful sense not forever exist, because already the SLPP then can meet constituencies. And the PR now we then do we then they use so logically they are doing using them based on constituency. So then just believe say then can able for use the PR for rig. And during we own term na parliament, the PR caused so much trouble per way, because now one of the things that we been vote against vehemently We all see what them do in a parliament, call the police them beating, molest, and disgrace. One of the things that we then disgrace we for in a parliament and for this PR. And still the SLPP is hell-bent on using it. We all don't see recently we are in civil society, they all don't come together, then vote against this PR. The paramount chiefs them also don't come, then don't categorically state their mind, say they don't want the PR. Because waiting the PR they do, certain constituency they get like a double representation. For example, in Falaba, for instance, we get two constituency, we do not get representation at all. We also get one constituency, we get like two MPs, one SLPP MP and one APC MPs, they all did in that constituency day. Then whilst there are other constituencies, we do not get representation. So that is the effect and the bad thing about this PR. To some extent, PR is good in a society wherein then they follow the law to its latter. But with the SLPP PR, for use them and actually abuse them and find a means for re-elections as they did in this previous election, 2023. When you talk about sponsor the party, you know, this party, APC party, which we go through in 2018, now be a turbulence period. The aim of the SLPP, where they make newly, now for outrightly condemn the APC party. And in doing so, they use everything within their disposal. They use some of real members that we all remember the NRM team. Then take this party, go this party in a court. And when we then a court, SLPP use that opportunity they for almost nearly destroy the APC party, wherein we see the emergence of Peter Conte. We also see the role where the SLPP themselves been they play. I tell you the truth, the entire 2023, almost from 2018 to 2023, we no been get an effective functioning of the APC party. There was a particular time wherein then dismantled all the organs, all the functions, the executive na the party, from wards to that of constituency to that of district. We not been getting nobody. Now, so the party been there. So during that period, people stood up. People them been there. Parliament been there. If Parliament's not been there, then the APC party not forever exist again. Because that one have been the dream of the SLPP then. Then come say then form the ITGC. And we see the role of the ITGC which we play. It was like people protecting the party as against the Alfred Peter Conte, with them be one automatically hijack this party. I remember during this registration, you know, the APC is a very strong party. During the registration where it passed, waiting the SLPP been do through ECSL, then cooperate with Alfred Peter Conte, then give Alfred Peter Conte tax them for monitor the registration process. And waiting Alfred Peter Conte been do in turn. Now for take them tax and they for give the SLPP them for make them go monitor the registration. Now I make una see we get so many trouble with the registration process until we use we own politics and work around that so that we're able to monitor the registration. That happened during this thing. So these people coming out that we they form, we they finance the activities of the party they in a very smooth sail right now. So they will get few people that will be they finance the activities of the party. Una the diaspora they will tell una plenty thank you, una been day, una been stand for us very strong. Nobody can take that from you guys. The former president Anes by Koma, he put in soul in everything into this party. The present national chairman, now one person will contribute immensely. And the 2018 to 2023 no go be concluded if we not mention somebody like Honorable Cheno Ramadan Majuba Kuku. The role we play for make sure we take this party and return them back to the grassroots. I was a member of the ITGC then tenderly. I remember Peter Conte meeting with Honorable Cherry Koko, telling him that, Cherno, this is an opportunity. I want to continue for being the national chairman so that I can make you the flag bearer of this party. The response of Cherno was that we need for make sure say we return this party back to the people. This party na the grassroots then get them. And now here is an opportunity for the grassroots for make them set in turn protect this party. There are a lot of issues around this party which need for be corrected. We need for make sure say we continue for protect this party. This party is not for sale. In as much as the contribution of everybody is very key, it's very important for make sure say we come, we support this party. That have been this party don't exist from the days of Sheikh Stevie, the days of President Momo, and Escoma don't carry on the young part, and people don't contribute immensely for make sure say this party reach to say nobody no able for stop the function of the APC party. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Marrah. I mean, again, it's not only encompassing response to waiting plenty people they expect for understand and know. And on that regard, before I bring Comrade Franklin, one dispute be there where una been at the ITGC. During that time, at the ITGC, the dispute where they right now relates to the former vice president is that them be they pay then dues, the former vice president they pay in dues. So the time una be at ITGC. Una be get a mandate say for settle una as the members of the ITGC for deal with that issues alone. And if them they pay to una, how does that relate to waiting the issue the way the former vice president and supporter they come up with now?
Well, I will tell you exactly what's in happen. For interpret that now only people will get authority for those who. But as somebody will be in at the ITGC, mind you, the ITGC been divided into three parts. Forget the Peter Conte been get 9 members where the court been here. Then we get the parliament been get 8 members where court been give. The leader then and the Honorable Jerry Koko for pick 2 from each region, and then the southeast will be get 1 person, and then the south will get 1 person, Amadou Kanu, and east will get Honorable Tom Tucker. So we take them people in there. And also the party, where the party don't dismantle, then tell them for come with 3 people them. The party for come with 3, I think yes, because then they make okay, then come with 3 people and so now so the ITGC been there. So Peter Conte we get in 9 membership been get in your agenda. In your agenda, they say the APC should not be for some, it should be for all of us. Well, what it mean by that, we don't understand. Because they not been get a direct approach of waiting actually will be need for be achieved. When I see at the end of the day, where would they go to convention and not even appear, because that was not actually what he want. Waiting he want, I believe say he want for assert, continue for assert control and authority. They forget say, then go with the party in a court for say certain things then they way wrong, we need for be corrected. Now that make we do. Even after we don't correct them things and they then be a sneak back for going to court for make sure say they take over this party absolutely. Then the parliament been there again. We they represent the people them, the grassroots, for make sure say this party actually return back to the grassroots. So that payment in question now been to Peter Conte in team. But however, Peter Conte in team, parliament and the party, we are all members of the ITGC. And I tell you the truth, I remember one day we then come with something, I stand for be corrected on this, around 100,000 or 70,000. Outside then talk say, hey, the former vice president, now don't carry this money or pay certain things that within the APC party. And that one day now information no more can meet the ITGC. The parliamentary team will be there, the 8 membership, and the party 3 membership, we no ever know waiting how that money they come, waiting and do with that money, how they use them. So it depends now with PPRC and the court for me then give them your interpretation to that. But the receipt self way then give, the receipt not come up from the secretary at that time, because mind you, parliament now being get the secretary, now the leader, minority leader in our parliament, Honorable Abdul him be serve as the secretary, while Peter Conte serve as the chairman of the ITGC. So how it's supposed to be if there was any receipt to that, now the secretary nine forget that receipt, but the receipt come out directly from the chairman, and the chairman nine announced that money there, and that money there we no ever see am, will not set eyes on her, and nine issue back in receipt. Well, I might say they may try for set a case for what is happening today.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable. Over to you, Comrade Franklin.
Yeah, thank you very much, Pamela. Before I come to what I want to say, actually, I want to do due diligence to we Texas, we viewers. We'll get a message from Ishmael Kago. We say great movement and continue the good work. Thank you, Mr. Kago. This say from Catherine Beckles, say the government is yet ready to eradicate. Okay, Mami Kuruma, I mean Sia Kuruma, I guess. Now you mean Mami Kuruma is a decent woman, that we know. Some aspirants are paying their supporters to abuse their opponent. I hope not. I hope they happen so. Ibrahim Bangura say you make a lot of sense, Honorable. Yeah, thank you. When they talk, Honorable, when they talk about this ITGC thing, I want to ask something, yeah, and take note of our wise as they go ahead and say other things. I recently have a Peter Conte come say, in are the chairman of the party. He's still not the head of the party, not ITGC, chairman of the party. But unfortunately, I know if I hear you, Abdukago, Honorable, and all the other one then talk say, now they get the party still. The party belong to them. Why just after Peter Conte and I believe say now still own the party? In other words, then why hijack the party in hand? So they can't fight. Well, I be faintly promised to go court. I don't know to make go court yet. Whether it has to do with the disappointment say Samura Kama no able to talk to her as a dairy. Some of the EJ guys then they say Samura Kama no make himself available. Yeah. That now one thing I you just throw shed light on when she talk. And you do justice to listeners. You explain things that were very, very important there. Very, very important. As especially with the drugs, which you not only do. And also una responsibility, because I know to just una rule now, una responsibility in consolidating peace within and around the party. Kudos to una and una continue for them because the owners they upon una for let una do that. Especially now that you said acknowledge say we dey miss some very important personalities within the party. We know they because of unforeseen circumstances or unexpected circumstances, which is good. But what do you foresee come 2028? This now, don't forget about the convention first, we'll forget flag bearer, we understand. But you as an important stakeholder within the party, what do you foresee come 2028 when we face an incumbent now one, and also an incumbent who is so ruthless and very arrogant, both now the media and the way they do things. You read and they talk about having command of the army, the police, marshals, and even the presidency. What do you foresee and what do you feel now your advice to party members, not just party members, but Sierra Leoneans? Is this to be taken as just threats, empty threats because they want people afraid, or we therefore take them very seriously? And what do you believe say we will do as a nation?
Well, make and because in my two questions, the one afraid Peter Conte still they pose himself for be the chairman, and in my previous conversation, I don't tell you why. I say when we been there with in 9 committee, 8 parliament, and three executive, in you not been get a direction at all. Then forget say we are instructed by the court for make sure say we bring sanity and go into convention. In the one for continue for hold on to the party. And now that is still say if for continue for do. It not be still get that kind of focus. It not be ever want more reach to Usa with this show. I want for you this opportunity for appreciate the 8 parliamentarian and also the 3 party people with them can join the 8 parliamentarians. Now that be able for make that number they will use, so we get 11 as against 9. We able for make sure say we go into convention and hand over this party to the people. Even the last date who they go into convention, then take this party in a court, and the court rules. So waiting Peter Conte they do, just dance into an empty music, you know. Sometimes we'll be in a ITGC, or they look at and we feel say na possibly like they get a mental problem, and it's still they exhibit that one day. Because even though as we they get a properly functioning party, they go say, I am the chairman. We do not ever vote for you, and neither you be out for contest award election even. So that's it for April Peter Conte. He's a kind of then in your own world, like a comedian, and even when we've been there at the ITGC, now that he been they demonstrate. And even as at now, some of us who don't deal with and we not ever take them serious. So make her come to this important one, the 2028. If you remember, there was a particular time where the clerk of parliament, then Umar Parantarwali, where them be alleged and where it can happen for be true, say he employ in wife and other people them where they not been work, but they pay them, you know. At the end of the day, then suspend them from parliament. So the female parliamentarians, if you remember that day, then come, then go to President Bio, say then they go big for him. President Bio at that time, they make a very serious message. He said, and I quote him directly, na me sit down at the table, na me they get all the information, na me know wetin dey happen, na me know how I manage win this election wey pass. The election wey pass, the 2023 election, now be an election where the APC actually Madabio use everything within in power for this, make the APC not functioning. Can we go na court to use we own party members, the NRM, the Peter Conte, use the court, hold on to we until 6 months to 3 months, even the day of the convention, the party not ever function. As we come up back convention, we don't get to flag bearer. The next day we flag bearer continue for going to court. But yet still, the very day of the elections, they're not able to produce results. Because they know say if they produce the 2023 result, I tell you, the APC win. Now rig, then rig the elections. What them do? Now just like overthrow the APC party. Now these people, they don't know. So let me come now to the 2028 elections. We don't get people the way they elect into positions like the chairman, like the secretary, like also the PR. The SLPP number one then get a corrupt administration right now because the person when are the secretary general of the party, Umar Parantawari, don't get series of corruption scandals. Number one, to themselves as parliamentarian, we remember the Honorable Tawa, presently the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, we go na radio station, radio 98.1, we accuse Umar Parantawari on series of corruption at the House of Parliament. At the end of the day, the ACC found him guilty, where he employed his wife, he been a give pay in wife, in spouse, and other series of corruption till we happen. So for save that, then pull on a parliament and go make a secretary general. So that tells you the SLPP themselves, they are not serious in fighting corruption. And me can categorically state say the SLPP administration presently now a corrupt administration. But make a focus on the question, the 2028. The 2028 election, we are going to win it. There is no magic about that one. The people of Sierra Leone frustrated about the SLPP. Look how drugs they damage the country. Look at the market win and the waiting and they go through. Look at other factors. And waiting no go happen again. Now waiting happen this 2023 for me then repeat them. I tell you, we prepare for resist them at all fronts. We are ready. If they come with violence, we are not violence. We know they say perpetrate violence, but definitely if they come with violence, we're ready for defend we say. If they use the military and the police, in a way we're not in at the constitution, we're ready for defend ourselves outrightly. And myself, they use this opportunity to honor the diaspora then. The next election, 2028, is not just about APC winning, it's about redeeming Sierra Leone from this kind of governance regime, from this type of corruption, from this type of inhuman activities. So we all for come on board. It's about every Sierra Leoneans on board for take Sierra Leone for Musa Ide. We know the type of administration we then set. Then PR, for instance, they only vote for am wey talk say na me able for deal with APC, na me sabi for deal with APC. But who want for talk here outrightly say we are determined and we are strong. We even strong and ready for resist even the military in this country if it comes na the wrong way. We even strong and ready for resist even the police if it comes na the wrong way. We are not perpetrating violence. Oh no, the APC party know that. But for defend we right democratically, we will stand very tall and do am. So beat your chest anywhere, any side and talk say the 2028 the APC is coming back to power. There is no two way to that. We are going to win the elections. All we need for do now for more put a politician. Like I say this. Recently, also me a member of the former MPs, where we chairperson a woman, Honorable JK. A flag bearer where I no go name, they go to they go see the association of former MPs. This person is a technocrat, like a very good person, a good in a field. You know, after we don't make a presentation, I tell her, say, look, you being a technocrat doesn't qualify you for being flag bearer. The flag bearer need a politician. If we dey talk about technocrat having flag bearer position, nobody, no technocrat, no dey na the entire APC party wey good reach Samura Kamara. Samura Kamara as an economist, I not see nobody inside the APC party wey reach am. A very good nine feel when it comes to handling the national budget, when it comes to talking about the domestic revenue mobilization, when it comes to talking about expenditure rationalization, Samura Kamara in Kainodi. But the problem we'll get to Samura Kamara is not just a politician. So we are not just going for people out of love. Let us go for people who are serious politicians who know how to get a political appointment. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Lahai Marrah. And Fambun Lembo they watch with today will get Honorable Lahai Marrah when are the district chairman for Falaba district, now also a former member of parliament, and be also be then at the ITGC. So now person don't play very key role now the APC party. We appreciate and we tell them plenty. Thank you for that. And we don't learn plenty team party discussion we don't get also today. When I saw they contribute to the comment them, I mean thank you very much. You say give kudos to the team, Ishmael Kago. Okay, he said give kudos to Honorable Chaikoko and not obviously Katkin as well. So we appreciate you now comments. We thank you plenty. Now the first for round up. So I pass back the baton on to Madam Fatima Conte. Madam Fatima Conte, as the first for round up, one ask the last question them to Honorable Marrah. And also I want to remind people and say never forget to tomorrow with flagship program winner who that will be the APC flag bearer. Tomorrow get another aspirant we can call Joshua Biokubet. Wait again for those who on the platform tomorrow, 7 o'clock saloon time.
Douglas.
So yes, Douglas Biokubet, yes. Right.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. For being here. And then, our request, to answer to our request, I want to address the flag bearers. I have nothing against anybody. I am not for anybody. I am for the structure. I'm saying this, I'm very emotional because I see how our people are suffering. First of all, I always say I am a mom. I am a humanitarian activist. And I see what is going on in the nation. I can't sleep. that much. People are calling me, people are dying, they're stealing people's kids. That can be, we have to relate it to one another. That can be our own child. And we have to, in our own conscience, we have to search our conscience and see that this is what I want to be. If not, move on and support somebody. In life, leadership is thank you and move on. That's a leader with all your heart. But we cannot be bickering, fighting each other, backstabbing. No. After all has been said and done, it's one person that is going to emerge. If we start cursing and fighting them, where are we going to be when one of them emerge? Then you're going to sit there and say, oh, if I mean no, and I mean sorry, this is what is happening. Sorry, this is what happened. No. It's the APC structure. If you see you love Salon, as we say, please, and you love the people, do it for God and do the right thing. And for the diaspora here, we who are here, we should walk towards the truthfulness of that structure. The structure is the organ. Let us stop mismanaging information. It's not good because that's all bringing the friction. You keep on talking, no, I know nobody supports that structure for this event that happens, but people keep on taking the glory. No, stop it, because other people are there thinking, oh yeah, that money, then go give this person money. No, we have to stop it. We focus on the big elephant in the room. This is what we want to move out. Please, if we
Okay.
love our people that much, we have to think the right way. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Fatima. And over to you, Comrade Franklin.
Thank you very, very much, Honorable Lahai Marrah. You should say you now want people will be in a parliament, not just for make the numbers, but at least for advocate for people. Some of we know already, but it's good for let people and get the opportunity today for listen to you where they talk on national issues, not just party, but national issues as well. And thanks to viewers and listeners, and thank you for day with we. And I continue for follow so that when tomorrow program come, you get notification automatically and subsequent programs there as well. And please, as Sierra Leoneans, we all join hands together for eradicate these drugs. To APC members, supporters, and sympathizers, we not take offense. Not only shooting Honorable Lahai Marrah say, we not take offense because the president and his team they say na kush come from APC. Them, yeah. Una for don't used to that now say na so na the game, na that they used to. Everything we come. The only thing we SLPP no go ever say na from APC team. When they say una win come back, they're not going to say now from APC 10, this first we don't begin. Now they don't begin advocates. But every other thing, they continue with some road them infrastructure. When now from APC 10, they're not going to ever tell you that day. When me go there and tell you now categorically clear, say, I make them very abundantly clear to you, say, the only road where SLPP come when they start and finish, now BO drive, Marrah BO drive, the road for Guna was full stop. Now the only road when our President Bioka na initiate na do from start to finish, we know APC are not ready. That's all. Every other thing we want to see them do, they meet money, don't they? Funding, we don't do for that. Or the road, the project, we don't start. But when it comes to problem, now then they call APC. So now not take offense. We now still put hand together and eradicate this push. Because now we, people, they suffer more. Anybody who die in a salon, trust me, it connected to APC than SFPP. Because APC na care about people. APC na care about citizens. APC na one less along go before. Anybody for die, to SFP na just die. Na just normal thing for them. But APC no ever want for count any chaos. They don't humiliate to people. They don't cause people. They don't kill some man them for we. They don't go to parliament for people that we no arm. Then go shoot. They kill people and they. You need to see APC come out, say they do something. Although 2028 will not be the same thing again. Yeah. But still, APC keep the peace because them believe say when Sierra Leone is peaceful, APC is happy. And at this same peacefulness, we don't say now say then they take them for granted. Now I make 2028, the people of Sierra Leone will resist and make sure say APC come back in power because they don't tire with kush, they don't tire with suffering, they don't tire with blackout and every other bad things. We have a lot proud of Sierra Leone. Nobody not glad if you can see on America, Canada, UK, Holland, wherever. You enjoy within your country. You enjoy, you feel at home because now you home. Nobody looking by the eye. Now all lady. So please, Lord, continue for stay together. And Lord, we continue for do we really nothing for ensure. Say we talk to brother them and sister them. Where they into this kush. Do you let them stop them? Let them left for their own good and the good of the country. When one person is disturbed, the country disturbed by extension. They are big tomorrow. We have for you to back. And also, one very important message. We call on Chief Alhaji Samuel Samsumana. You are APC. Your being APC not get nothing for do with you being a flag bearer or not. If Godmark I think will be flag bearer and eventually president, nobody now this one name will stop her. If Godmark can elect the whole country want that, it need to happen. God get a way for prevent something and get way for support something for make it happen. But please, please, please join the party. Let we all work together and get victory in 2028. You may not be flag bearer, but you can be as important as the flag bearer based on what you do and how you do it. Let we all come together. Remember, no matter what you believe say don't do for the party don't give you the biggest opportunity. For that you become the second most powerful person in the country, not to calculate thing, not to way they get from just family, not to way just they get from just the party. This is not beyond even the APC. The APC give you the platform for that, then give you the support, then Sierra Leoneans then make it happen. So please, you owe it up, you owe it on to Sierra Leoneans for let the party stay peaceful and by extension the country. Support the party, support the executive. They cannot be your enemies. The people who want to make you for become what you become, when are the highest thing at the land, not go hate you just overnight. Please, please. Dr. Samura Kamara, you've been a very, very important and invaluable personality in Sierra Leone. You don't do tremendously well for Sierra Leone. But when it comes to the APC party, you've gotten more than you give. You not do better for APC as a party. You do for Sierra Leone, and APC acknowledge that, and they make you, then give you the biggest position at the party for be leader 2 terms. 2 terms, they make you a be leader. We eventually if become president. But maybe it was not meant to be. Some people will talk saying due to negligence, due to inexperience in politics and whatnot. But me, as a Muslim, will tell you saying God no matter. So please do not hold the party to ransom. Not allow people away not to party members for dictate what you to do or for dictate what you for say and how you for behave. Please come to the party. This is the party that made you. This is the party that made you popular. Remember in 2018, there was a slogan, Isabian, not to be by mistake. It was true say you've been popular only to the ruling class, but to the ordinary people, you are nowhere to be known. Nobody knows Isabi you better. APC make you become very popular. Presently, they will call you say, maybe you will say the 2nd or 3rd most popular person in the country. This fact when APC make them. So do not see yourself contributing in any way for making the APC fall. You forbid the possibility to uphold the values of the party. Please come in and come together. Let us all work together as a team and pull this ruthless government will not mean anything good for the country. We don't want the people in a salon for them reporting and really deserve. Please. With this, I go tell you all thank you and hope say tomorrow when I go join me and deal with you for ensure say we continue with the series. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Comrade Franklin, for that positive message we don't send out to APC stalwarts them and APC people them all about in the world. And quickly, I want just tell people program when people within the UK say on the 21st of this month, a lady went and called Madam Leah Fatmata Suma, where he said they vied for the national position of organizing secretary, get in declaration na yasu na tenants all Crawford na London. So you want to pass the message, do you have people already all about around UK, they can able to attend the program na free refreshments and everything will be available and we go directly waiting this person gets for the APC and for Sierra Leone. The dates are the 21st of November. I think it will begin from 5 p.m. For wrap up, I want to revert back to Honorable Lahai Marrah, ladies and gentlemen. We want to know plenty take about again. Honorable Lahai, the last one. Honorable, what's now your message where you get to all APCians supporters, well-wishers, and Sierra Leoneans in general, and the diaspora, and as Sierra Leone going forward vis-a-vis the APC party?
Comrade Franklin don't make a very good message where is so, emotional, peaceful. If Huda gets peace, if Huda left this party, that. And I stand with that in message day. I just want for continue for tell the APC people and say the leadership of the party don't doing in your part. During the turbulence period of the 2017-18 to 2023 era, the pardon and other stalwart of this party, including the diaspora, then fight very hard for make sure say we return this party to the grassroots. They now left the grassroots for me them maintain the dignity and uphold the quality, the dignity of this party. We see them, we watch them, or more we see waiting them will do. And also for more we all come together and support the leadership. The leadership, they do a great job presently. They did digital registration, a very new beginning in the APC party. That kind of approach here, I believe, so we try for match with waiting that happen in modern day society. So, and una the diaspora, una get a lot for do in holding this government accountable and also contributing for the success of this party. Una don't they do. If una again come and side, then I will say the party they go into the dustbin. But if una maintain neutrality and continue for give out a solidarity message, a peaceful message, it will find for winner as well. Once more, we dey pray for a peaceful lower level election. My sister Fatima Conte don't talk to the flag bearer. May they make sure say they support the party. May they refrain from supporting cabal. Cabal, they only damage the party. This party, the APC party, now a structured party. Now a party we built on ideas, they built on philosophy. Now the grassroots now owner. When the grassroots decide, nobody no go say no. So more we make sure say we campaign within the rules, we campaign within the laws, and support this party for progress. And I want for tell everybody for make them be rest assured. Definitely, when I not go say the SLPP will just give up like that. If Madabio come and talk say 2020, Madabio come presently and talk back say the 2028 election is a done deal. APC don't win. Governance no go dey within the country. If the SLPP sit down and talk say, hey, what we don't see so 2023, APC go win, then people then will come up behind it. They know they get a functional political party. So the noise way then they make sure then just get for continue for doing, then just get for continue for beat their chest, then just get for continue for intimidate people there as they are, so that the young followers there and supporters then will continue for support them. But rest assured, the 2028 election, an election will all prepare for, an election where the world said they was very critically because they know it didn't happen 2023. And we determine at the ground say, will repeat again. Thank you so much. And I open up at any time when I called on me, I will come and support this platform. I also they call members them out there for me them continue for like and share. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Lahai Marrah. We appreciate you greatly that you don't take your very valuable time today for come inform about so many important things and what they do and where the country and one old party self they do for move things forward. So we appreciate you greatly. And again, we'll take you up on that offer. Say whenever we'll get the time again, we'll call you back for let you come clarify or talk on issues that were very important going forward. And I believe say all man at this platform don't learn plenty. We say at the platform don't learn plenty from what you don't say today. And viewers and listeners and said don't learn plenty from what you don't say. I want to tell you plenty. Thank you on behalf of Salone TV Live 1, the home of credible news. And I want to remind people and say tomorrow, 7 o'clock Salone time, we see is a continue. Who that could be the APC flag bearer 2026. And on that note, I want to honor all bye-bye. They say all good things must come to an end. Net long tete, dogo must clean. Don't clean by this program. Thank you, Tata. God bless
Thank you,
all.
everybody. Thank you, my
Thank
brother.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.